Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Ixion. We are hanging out here at 12J and the Pyrenees is heading in our direction. We are busy clearing up a little bit of stuff over here, so we'll get that science working for us. The plan was, let's quickly pop back. I'm pausing it while we quickly pop in to have a look at the research. We're currently researching the Tyqqun injector EKP engine upgrade, which will make us much quicker. I think an extra 30% quicker than we are at the moment. And so the plan is really to start out running the Pyrenees as much as we can. Hull is good. All of these other things are good. We're actually pretty stable. We just need, we just have this massive pirate ship on our tail. Now, so some of the things we need to do is finish off that, go and do some research over here. I believe this is where we'll find a bomb of a plan. Yes, of course. So over here we'll find some stuff to work towards concluding the Pyrenees. Obviously, we want to test our colony protocols by continuously moving around this way. And I kind of wonder if we... The problem is, well, the tycoon can come through here. So kind of thinking that what we need to do is move over here and then move through over this way, right? We should be able to run through that, but alternatively, we could move from there to there and then move over here, and then we potentially risk just skimming it on this side. So that's kind of what I think the plan is going to be.
A cyber attack launched by the Pyrenees has disabled several missiles.
Hang on, so a cyber attack has been launched. Let's have a quick look. If we go back to research and we have a look at this. So what was the hacking threat? Provides warning of digital attacks on the tycoon. And do we have any other way of actually blocking that? Probes move faster, scouting radius, improved wiring, lens teams. What is this? Probes move faster, scouting radius, probe cost, and probe construction speed. All of that, all good. Is there a way for us to actually deal with those cyber attacks? Okay, well, let's forget about that for a second. So how long have they been disabled? Oh, is that it? I just need to re-enable them. Well, that's not the big deal. I'm comfortable to go about doing that, switching these things back on, and then sector 5. Just need to be a little bit mindful. There are multiple... Oh, there's another one over there. So that's all good. Oh, sector 5. There we go. So they should all be sorted. Right? Oh, that was quick and easy and not a problem at all. Okay. So that's okay. That's a good little one. So we'll wait for it a little bit longer. Collect a few more things, probably wait for this to get done, and then we'll shoot on over this way. I think that would be good. From a mining perspective, everybody's mining up over here. Let's quickly have a look here. There's plenty of iron and ice in this location. And then now we're starting to collect some silicone again. We're mining some more ice, and there's plenty of silicone over here as well. So I'm thinking... we're probably about right. We just need a little bit more time. I'm going to wait for this to finish, and then we're going to shoot through this way, and get out of here, because that guy will then slowly turn, move into this direction, and we should be pretty quick.
A science ship team has completed a task.
That's fine. We should be almost done with that. So I think once we're done with that, we'll make a move. And just to return to the game quickly, we've got... Everybody has got normal working conditions. There's a bit of neutrality over here. We've got plenty of water, actually. More water than we know what to do with it. So that's all good. We don't actually need any extra ice. We've got plenty of food, actually. We've got a lot of food. Oh, this thing is still being built. Do we not have... We should be able to get that built for some extra power, right? Let's pop in here and see what this was all about. Okay. According to mission reports, one crew member lost. The crew member had set up half of the beacons before becoming seemingly transfixed mumbling incoherently and raising their arms upwards. The tubing volatilized among the vapor and fumes. The few activated sensors beacons picked up traces similar to those left by Vol propulsion systems. So even more science for us, and now we'll leave the planet and pick up all of that science. That's pretty good. We need the Montessori to actually head back to us, so they can't actually go through here. But anyway, they'll be continuously picking stuff up. Technology Fraus in Tiqqun injector has been researched. Let's pop in here ever so quickly. This thing is still being built at the moment. We should be okay. 3.2. Got about 3 on most of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move the Tycoon over this way, and that's a 2.2 cycles. Actually, I might wait a little bit longer, pull this thing in a little bit further. We should be way quicker than it. Oh, what's that looking like? Something funny is happening over here, which may mean ships that's coming to this way will have a bit of a problem. So let's quickly make sure that we've got no one actually picking up this at the time, just to make sure we're not. And what I will do is I will go ahead and just avoid this one for the time being, so they can go ahead and run through there. I think I need to make a move. This is becoming a little weird and too close for comfort. So let's do that. What I will then do is let's move the Tycoon over here. 2.2 cycles. Get out of there. Get out of the way. We should be way quicker than the Piranesi at this point in time. That's like a drone swarm or something. So we need to move out of the way there. And I'm a little worried about these ships of ours picking stuff up and then moving their way back through here. We may lose a ship or two. Actually, yeah, let's get out of the way. That's a drone swarm. That's a drone swarm heading our direction, I'm pretty sure. It's strange that we haven't been notified of the drone swarm, though. But I believe, is that coming for us, or is that heading? Yeah, I think that's heading to where our stationary position was. So unfortunately, everybody is still going back and forth through that, and we may lose them. So that's. Hang on. What is this guy doing? Destination the Tycoon, the ship that can extract. Do we know why? And this one? Okay, let's have a quick look at the fleet. Because they finished that. Let's get them all to turn around and go and pick up the rest of that. Just turn around so we don't lose them. And this guy will probably not lose it. We'll probably not lose that one. Unless they then continue to run through this. This one we're probably going to lose with a little bit of carbon and steel and stuff. There's nothing I can do for it. That one we're going to lose.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Are we going to lose it? Ooh, we might lose this one too. Actually got it through there. Okay, that's fairly useful. The Piranesi is certainly heading in our direction. Looks like it's okay. Though we may be losing some of these guys. I do wonder about these guys rushing through the drone. Yeah, so it's turned into our direction. We still have plenty of power left. That guy's picking up some science. Oh, we probably need to have a look at our next piece of science. So let's have a look at that. EVA airlock has been disabled, but we should be fine. There's more than sufficient space there. Let's have a look at technology. So there's nothing else we can do here to unlock anything further. Is there anything we can do? We can't go any quicker. Cargo ships can go faster. Cargo ships going faster might not be bad, and cargo ships storing more might not be bad either. So I might come back to that. I'm not going to do anything with the probe launcher. I don't think we need to do that. We'd rather do the cargo ship thing. We can come over here and say vacuum resistant solar panel production, power production is increased by 10%. That might not be a bad idea. And self-cleaning systems that will avoid the destruction of our solar panel. So that's okay. Stockpile medium, yeah. Vertical parking, sense and excess transporter. That's nothing too major for us. keep going through these crew quarters. I don't think we need the knee-high. There's obviously some other stuff we can do over here. PLS Center Predictive Behavior Policy Cooldown -5. This needs predictive behavior. Grants an additional stability. Okay, that's a little bit more interesting. I should really start looking at that a little bit. We can improve cell housing capacities a little bit, but I don't think we need that just yet. Something we'll work on over time. Now, over this way, the gateway, that's less electronics. This gives us faster research. I don't think that's quite useful just yet. That's the tech lab. The steel mill can get a little bit extra magnetic separators, more waste and things like that. Batteries, yeah, we can go up to tier 2, but I think that's about it, right? EVA airlock though, bigger range, construction speed is improved, and then plasma cutters, repair efficiency is increased by 15%. So that's obviously something we could look at. Diagnostics analysis, colonization center. Yeah, we can do some stuff over here. Reduces the training time. Each training session can now accommodate 50 non-workers. Wow. Team rotation. Each training session can accommodate 200. Wow, that's something we should definitely be looking at. Okay, I think all of that's good. Let's go and research the improved cruise speeds over here. So that one and this one, chips can carry more and they can move faster. So let's go with the faster and then carrying more. Let's go with that. And we'll
New
quickly...
coordinates have been set. The tycoon is now moving towards the Piranesi.
That's nonsense. Oh, it's definitely not. I think it's probably when it gets to the end of this, it will do that. But I'm pretty sure something will change. We just need to stop here for a minute. This is actually underway. That will finish picking up our science, and then I'll move that one to the star. Okay, there we go. Is it gonna now move it to the Piranesi or not? Excellent. So now we're cutting through that side. Oh, they still actually have stuff there. So I think the idea for me is what I would like to do is, oh, you know what we need to do now is I need to bring the fleet back. So let's see about bringing the fleet back, and then yeah. So here we go. Bring those guys back for us. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to wait for all of them, but we'll give it a shot. And then what we may do is we may see if we can't maybe send a probe through this way. Oh, we don't have a probe. Hang on. Oh, did we never do it? We should have room for extra probes. Ah, okay. We finished this off, but we never actually sent some polymers over to, where are we now? This is sector 4. So let's just send some probes over to some polymers over to sector 4. We just need about, let's just make 20 polymers make its way over this way. That should be all good. Let's pop back in there.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting the tycoon.
That's fine. Pop out over this way. We should be able to close that transmission. We'll launch back in the return. Should sort that out. 5 there. Oh, we'll need this guy to come back this way too. And done. So we've picked up all of that. Get the Montessori to come back to the tycoon, please. It's a little tight there, but we might leave before it actually gets here. Can you please make sure to sort that? Excellent. That's done. Absolutely sorted out. These guys are on their way. I do wonder if we're going to lose that ship through the drones. Seems okay. Anyway, that should be fine. But I think we're gonna move the tycoon now to the next spot for us. And I wouldn't mind. Do we have a probe? No, we don't have a probe. But we should be able to be doing. Yeah, probe is now building. So that's okay. And then I'll probably start shooting a probe over here so we can mine a few things as we go, but we might have to kind of hold on a little bit. But I think that's okay, actually. What we definitely need to do is make sure that we're not going to lose these guys over there. Oh, the one thing I should probably do is wait a little bit longer to see if we can't get... if we can't get another drone strike to head our way.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Pop in there. Sample analysis indicates that outgassing of nitrogen dioxide from below the surface of 12F and subsequent atmospheric mixing results in the red mist which dominates the planet's lower atmosphere. The team of the professor was also able to establish parallels between the datasets collected on Croc P43 and 12F's geological activity. Abnormal levels of Frost tycoons were detected beneath the planet's surface, the cause of which remains unknown. Okay, cool. So we'll pick up some stuff over here. This guy's popped some stuff in, and we're heading on over. Yeah, that needs to continuously do that. These guys, we may have to get these guys returned. So what I'll do actually is let's just make sure that no one... We probably come back to this stuff. Let's just get everybody back on board. Okay, come on back. Who's heading out that way? There shouldn't be anybody heading out. Everybody should be absolutely fine. Who's this guy? Why are you doing this? Current action retrieving resources. Stop retrieving the resources. Which ship is this? This is the Kangaroo. The Kangaroo should please return back home. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's returning back home. What's going on over here? Oh, we've got a probe ready. Let's see if we can launch a probe for somewhere over here to pick up some stuff. We really don't need that much, do we? We are... Can we... Let's do a little bit of this. Let's send a probe. Is there anything pretty close to this, though? Is there another? Oh! There's something else over here. Well, I'd rather... Well... Let's see if we can't launch a probe over there. We'll get another one built pretty quickly. I just need one of these ships to either finish off. All of our power has been restored here. I would love these guys to get back in time. We could always leave this guy over here and send that one back that direction. I think we might be okay thus far. We might lose one of these science ships. But I think everybody is coming back in. And we're not going to lose any of our ships. These drone swarms, I wish I could get rid of them. I really don't want each planet to have a drone swarm activity hanging out there. We really need to start leaving. I was hoping they're going to send another drone swarm in our direction. We've got plenty of food, but plenty of everything, really. Some of the things might run out, but I think we're pretty stable at this point in time, as long as we don't get too crazy. I just want these two mining vehicles to get here quickly. One stockpile has been... Injector has been unlocked. What does that do? It's these cargo ships. They're a little quicker now. So now the next one is going on. And then we can obviously get these guys to go a little bit quicker. Mining extraction. Mining ships mine faster. Mining ships mine faster. All these kind of things. We could potentially... Yeah, to be honest, we should probably do a little bit of that. So let's make sure we get more resources from each deposit, and then we mine a little bit quicker and all of these kind of things. There's nothing crazy going on inside the ship at the moment. Everybody seems pretty happy. We've got... Oh, actually, let's quickly have a look. Have we finished off this one? Yeah, and it's done. So now this sector has almost 4, so we should be pretty good. This will be a little bit of a distance, but we should be fine. The Montessori is on board. As soon as these 2 mining vehicles get on board, I'm going to move. And then this guy will continue to pick up science, and then I'll move the professor over to where we need to go. It's a little bit of tactical planning over here. There's still plenty of stuff we can mine, but we just need to sort ourselves out a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be okay. Was kind of hoping we'll get another launch of stuff so that they send it over here, and we have probably a little bit longer time to deal with the next one. The Montessori, I'll send forward over here. And the professor, once this is collected, I'll move to that area. I'm going to see about moving it a little quicker. Is it going to send out a drone swarm? I think it's on a time or something. I'm not wait for the Piranesi to get here, but this guy's going to be done any minute now. Oh.
An accident has
small stockpile. I'm very cautious about some of these things. Okay, that's fine. We're going to get the science collected now, and then I'm going to send the professor off to our next target. The technology external fastening has been unlocked. Done. Okay, so the professor can move over to our next spot over here. That's 2 cycles to get there. And now I'm just hanging on to see if this is going to send off a Piranesi. Whether it's actually going to send off something to us, or I'll have to move. Okay, I'm moving. That's fine. I'm not waiting for it. There we go, and go. We should be much quicker than the Piranesi. I mean, we've already noticed that we are much quicker than the Piranesi. If it shoots now, I do wonder if it's just going to head to where we are located, or whether it'll shoot the moment we arrive at that other spot. And we've got a probe that's heading on through there. We've got another probe ready. I may as well launch it into this kind of area over here. See if we can't find a few things to mine. Is there other stuff? Okay, there's still that one. Let's just find some other stuff to mine. That's not bad, but I'd rather get some iron. Iron and carbon. Well, to be honest, we really don't need that much. We've got plenty of stuff. We'll just keep an eye on it. So we'll not launch it just yet. We'll keep it going. Yeah, we're pulling away from the Piranesi pretty quickly. Yeah, so what we might do is we might just...
The science ship has arrived at its destination.
We'll get that science collected. This guy is going to move it this way. I think we're going to be fine. We'll outrun it. So what we'll do here, once we've let it get here, we might move over that direction. What is that? Unknown structure. Oh, that's cool. We'll need to get the Montessori over that way.
The ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so according to Sector 1 Scientific Syndicate, the pulsar at the center of the system is key to defeating the Piranesi. We are in orbit of 12A. The pulsar is huge. Preliminary analysis confirms the forecast from Sector 1 Scientific Syndicate. We will do everything we can to find a way to use the power of the pulsar against the Piranesi. Okay, analyze the pulsar. 10 cycles. That's a pretty, and that's what the running around is for. So we'll park here for a little while. Oh, that's been picked up. Let's pop in here and see what's going on. First readings of 12C indicate the presence of extremely intense meteorological activity on the planet. Initially, imagery captures hexagonally shaped cyclones. The planet's core appears to be surrounded by a layer of liquid hydrogen. Many moons orbit 12C, surrounded by clusters of asteroids in usual arrangements. in unusual arrangement. Preliminary survey have identified many telluric promontories emerging from 12C's ocean of liquid hydrogen. We should be able to establish a research site upon one of these promontories with the help of our gaseous planet exploration equipment. From this closer vantage point, we can see the asteroid that surrounds the planet's moon. They are almost perfectly spherical in shape. Okay, study 12C's moons. Analyze the storms of 12C, option unlocked by deep dive apparatus. The Montessori team will land on the one of the promontories emerging 12C's hydrogen ocean and study the planet's intense meteorological activity. Sorry's team will study the arrangement and behavior of the moons and asteroids. So let's go with that one first and see how that goes. So we have arrived. We'll get our power to regenerate there. This guy is super slowly hanging out here, but it might send out another. For the time being, we don't have any issues with what we've got here. So we may just chill out and not need to worry too much about mining just yet. However, what I'm kind of wondering is if we can find what would we mine, right? We are full up on absolutely everything, and I'm pretty sure if we pop in here, with extra ice in there, we've got extra silicone, extra hydrogen, extra carbon in there. Carbon is probably the one that's going to run out first. What we don't, we've got extra iron. We are all good. We really don't need to be rushing stuff around. So let's just do our research, make our way through things, and then see how we go. We've got a lot of time left on that research over there. This guy shouldn't even be able to get here in time. So we'll wait a little bit and see. Maybe it shoots in our direction. But we really don't have to worry too much about anything else. We've got the water. We certainly have the ice. We're pretty good. We are pretty comfortable. So we should be just fine. I might speed things up a little bit because we're playing a waiting game at the moment. I'm actually protecting most of our vessels. This guy is moving super slowly.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting
Excellent.
the Tycoon.
Launch the missile and we'll respond back with our counter defenses. Close the transmission. That's going to be all good. I have no worries with that. Oh, and I believe it's launched the drone strike at the same time. So the drone strike is heading our way. Now that shouldn't be a big deal. If we sit there, we should be fine. But yeah, there comes the drone cloud or whatever they want to call that. We'll wait a little bit longer and then we might make a move. See what's going on over here with what we're researching. Probably just move out. We just need to make sure. And actually, the Montessori can wait here. It's not going to be the end of the world for it. But I'd rather try and get the Piranesi as close as possible here.
The team has completed a task.
Okay, so what is happening? The atmosphere of 12C is extremely hostile. While we were conducting our surveys, a cyclone rose up and pinned us down. Wenzu and myself were separated from the others. When the winds abated and gave us some respite, we did manage to regroup. However, the others, their suits are orange in color. It's not from environmental factors. They are insistent that Dolos has always had orange suits. This is clearly untrue, and Wenzu and myself are wearing standard Dolos yellow. They are indeed our crewmates, and medical and psychological analysis does not reveal any deviance. Deviance? Yeah. In the data listening protocol. Now, leave the others. Nongzu needs to be left behind, having undergone unidentified alteration. Naomi protocol, bring back the whole crew. The others will not be left behind. Repatriate the Montessori. Now, what are we doing? I'm a little concerned about potentially the Naomi protocol, and it's not always been that kind to us. So what I'm rather going to just leave the others behind because of the strange behavior that they're showing. However, their suits are orange in color. It's not from from environmental factors. They are insistent that dollars has always had orange suits. This is clearly untrue. Or wearing standard dollars yellow. I have no idea what color they should be. They are indeed our crewmates, and medical psychological analysis does not reveal any deviance. Wow. Do I bring everybody back? I'm just worried that's gonna be some kind of nonsense. No. Let's just bring everybody back. That's fine. Pick up all the science. Let's see. Let's see if that's going to be problematic for us. We are waiting on this guy, but I think it'll be okay. We'll just wait it out and then we'll move so that the Piranesi can come through a little bit. To be honest, if we move in here, the Piranesi will have to run that entire section through the... Well, we'll probably have to have it there anyway. But what I haven't thought about is how far it actually is to go to get there. How long is that? 4.5 cycles? 4.4, 4.1, 3.8, 4.2, and 5.9. So we are a little lacking. Oh, yeah, but we know what? Actually, we've got extra stuff, so we don't really need to worry too much about that. What's happening with regards to science? We've upgraded these guys. Cargo logistics. That might be useful to get that researched. The mining ships might be able to move a little faster. That's okay. Let's leave that be. The science ships. We could get the science ships to move a little faster. Science generated during exploration increased by 15%. What do we need? Post-Lincoln science ship. It's this one. Let's get them to move a little faster and see how we go from there. It's not that much science. Let's park it for a second. We've got plenty of stuff here and all of this is going. What I might do is I might stop one of these, right? So let's close down one of those. We'll sort out a little bit more power for us. We've got one of these switched off. That's okay, and that can all run. Those do all need to run. That's fine. I don't think we've got massive problems. Oh, actually, this was the one where we've got some problems. We could actually switch off this one for a while. Get us up to 4. Anything else we can switch off over here? Not really, because I don't want to switch off the food. I think that's going to be okay. Well, we could switch off all of this because that's not going to be necessary either. That's all good. So how much is that? That's 4.2, 4.5, 4.4. Should certainly be able to switch off a little something over here, right? Food. You can switch off that one. Probably switch off this one, which won't be used. So that's 4.5, 4.5, 4.2. Can we switch off anything else here? We don't actually actively need this one. We don't actively need that one. The food is a slightly different arrangement. We probably need that. Oh, no. We do need that one. But yeah, that's about it. 4.3 is the best we can do over here. We can switch off that because we've got the access that way, and we can switch off this guy, and that gives us 4.5 over here. We've got 4.3 on this side. Let's just make sure we sort this one out. We're not using any of these, so let's switch off that one. Switch off that one. That's probably still required. We probably don't need any additional food. We don't need this one. Let's switch that off, 4.5. So now we've got everything on at least 4.5. That's awesome. That is awesome. So that should be good. So we should be able to move that way pretty comfortably. Okay, I think I'm gonna move. Okay. We could, well, we'll actually need the let's hold off a little bit longer. We'll wait it out. This drone swarm is going to get here, and I hope it's we're not going to lose the don't want to lose the professor. Or this is the Montessori, actually. Yeah. I don't want to...
Warning. Entering Pyrenees drone-controlled area.
That's fine. I'm not too fussed by it at this point in time. I hope we're not going to lose the Montessori, who's now collecting still some more stuff. That is super slow. We should get here fairly quickly, and that'll be fine. We are losing hull integrity a little bit, which is not the end of the world. We should be fine. These drone control areas really is bothering me a bit. We have a countermeasure ready. That's okay. Almost done with that section. Oh, actually, I need to end this episode. So in the next episode, we'll make the move. We'll continue to run over there. But in the meantime, I'm going to put a cut. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.